All right, you guys, it is April 14th, or it's April 12th, and I figured I would give you guys a mini farm tour of what we have growing in the garden. So let's go check it out. So we're gonna start here in our mini field. In this first row, we got some sweet onions. All right, we planted these probably about 2 months ago. We got these from Dixon Farms in Texas, and they sell some great onion slips. Onion plants, onion slips, onion slips. Next up in this row, we have leeks. We got leeks from them too. So they're looking really good. And on the third row, we have some direct seeded carrots. Now, we direct seed these carrots, I'd say about 3 weeks to a month ago, and we've had great germination. And we use the Jang seeder for this. You may be wondering, what is this white stuff that we got around this section? And this is some rabbit fencing. Even though we have a full perimeter electric deer fence, the rabbits were still getting in and they were destroying some of these early crops. So the first crop that we got here is kale. Now this is one of my favorite kale varieties. Okay, so one of the things that I love about this kale, and this kale is Black Magic, and we got it from Johnny Seeds. It's not like the real prickly kale, like the winter boar kale. The winter boar kale, it's a good kale, but it's just not as tender as the Black Magic kale. And the nice thing about the Black Magic kale is that when you harvest it, it stays fresher and doesn't start to wilt like the winter boar kale. So let's take a look at this next row. This next row we have cabbage. This here is cabbage, Napa cabbage. We should harvest this, I'd say about 2 months out on this. Continuing on to the next row, we have Brussels sprouts. And this is not gonna be ready probably till early summer. Brussels sprouts take forever. So you can kind of tell on this row right here that it's pretty sparse. And that is because these rabbits came in and they devoured these collards. So we've replanted some of them and they're finally starting to grow since we have this rabbit fencing up. And then this next row is probably one of my favorites, one of our best sellers. Romaine lettuce, and then we have some Salanova. We have a green Salanova and we have a red Salanova. And it makes an excellent lettuce mix. And we had to replant these as well, just because the rabbits destroyed it. Okay, and so this right here is cauliflower and some broccoli, and the rabbits came in and destroyed this. So this is actually a second planting of it. And then behind it in this row, we have our Swiss chard. Swiss chard, it will almost last you all season long. The rabbits came in and destroyed that, but thankfully we were able to start some more seeds just in time. And we have Bright Lights Swiss chard. And the great part about that is it's all different colors and the customers love it. Let's go look at our brand new greenhouse. Now we got this from an NRCS grant. Thank you to the government. It's finally good to get some of the money that I've paid in taxes back. So in here, let's go take a look. We will have a door here eventually, so welcome on in. And this is all Pink Girl tomatoes. So in here we got Pink Girl, Sun Gold tomatoes, and Jasper tomatoes. Pink Girl is a great slicing tomato. Sun Gold and Jasper are those delicious cherry tomatoes that just bust in your mouth. And we will hang up wires in here and we will use the clipper system to trellis these. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a great method for trellising tomatoes instead of doing the Florida weave. So the tomatoes love the heat and they're looking great. Let's go check out our next hoop house. So in this hoop house, it is a 16-foot wide by 50-foot long one from Farmer's Friend. We have some more Pink Girls and we have some more Jaspers. And then to the left of me, we have our first planting going in today of cucumbers. They are Katrina cucumbers. Did we do these last year? We didn't do these last year. They're a new kind. Again, they're from Johnny's. We pretty much get all of our seeds from Johnny's. And again, we're going to trellis these using the clipper system, and they're off to a good start. Let's go check out hoop house number 3. All right, so in our third hoop house, this is all yellow tempest squash. And we're gonna do some type of bug fabric on the end walls just because the bug pressure here in North Carolina just gets so crazy. Let's go check out our fourth hoop house. So in this fourth hoop house, we have arugula, some spinach that really didn't germinate well, and some Encore salad mix that really didn't germinate well either. I'm sorry, All-Star salad mix. We'll probably end up scrapping these two beds and planting something else. But the arugula, we're probably 2 to 3 weeks out. Arugula grows super fast here. And the way we water this, as you can see above, we have the overhead sprinkler system. And this provides a nice mist on it, and it works really well. All right, so you've seen that. Let's go check out the field. All right, so this is our big open field in the fenced-in area. We just finished making these rows a few days ago with the tractor. There's a video on our YouTube about how we made them. In this field, we got peppers, carne de toro peppers. They're kind of smaller. They're really good, and the customers love it. It's just, we don't do the traditional bell peppers, and these are a bestseller. And then on this other row, we have fairy tale eggplants. And then stepping over, we have 4 rows of strawberries. Now these strawberries, zoom on in here, you can start to see that they are producing fruit. We just fertilize this with some organic fertilizer. And hopefully in the next few weeks, we start to get some red berries. We planted these last fall, and man, strawberries, it's a love-hate. It's a love-hate. And then on our next row, we got some sugar snap peas. We just direct seeded these, and we got some nice netting. We used to use the pig wire, but man, it was just a pain to clean up. On this next row here, we have some direct seeded carrots that are finally starting to come up. And you can kind of tell what the direct seeded carrots are because they come up as these 2 little leaves, basically. There are some weeds coming up in here. I think it's Johnson grass, so we will go through and we will pull that out. Next row, we got beets. We got a red beet and we have a yellow beet. And then this next row, we got some more Salanova. The rabbit was getting to this as well, so we put up a little trail cam. And then behind that, we have turnips. They are, they're the white turnip variety. I'll put the name below, but they are absolutely delicious. They're a little bit more on the expensive side, and we did this with the paper pot. And then on these next 2 rows, we have cabbage and cauliflower, and they're looking really good. And then on these 2 far rows, we are saving them for watermelon and cantaloupe. So that is what we have growing in the garden. Again, today is April 12th. We'll probably update you guys every week or every other week just to show you what it's like throughout the season. And it'd be cool for us to look back and see it too. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any suggestions, comments, or whatever, leave it down below. Hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.